Let's talk about using lubricant for lovemaking when you're trying to get pregnant. If you have children around, you may want to put on your headphones or shoo them away. Many women report that they produce less vaginal lubrication as they get older, so they feel like they need to use synthetic lubrication for intercourse to be more comfortable. So let's talk about first how to increase the vaginal fluids naturally. The two most common reasons that I see is number one, not drinking enough water. And as silly as it seems, dehydration is probably the number one reason. I kid you not. So drink more water. You'll probably notice a difference almost immediately in terms of your lubrication if you are on the dehydrated side. You'll probably notice that you feel drier after drinking coffee or alcohol. That's because your vaginal tissues are very easily dehydrated. It's naturally a very moist environment, so your vagina needs a lot of water to maintain her health. I recommend drinking half your weight in ounces of water. So if you're 150 pounds, you'll need about 75 ounces of water a day, which comes out to about 9 glasses of water. Okay. Number two, most common reason for not producing enough lubrication is that women just don't get enough foreplay. I remember a long time ago hearing someone say that foreplay starts when lovemaking ends. So basically the time between lovemaking sessions is all foreplay for a woman. And foreplay is not just about the physical sexual touch. It can include her partner cooking her a meal, cleaning up the kitchen, doing like the chores, the getting through the honey-do list, rubbing her feet, whatever it is. Every woman is different in terms of what turns her on, and that type of stuff is foreplay for a woman. So know what your love language is and communicate it to your partner. If you don't know about the love language, if you don't know about the 5 love languages, number 1, where have you been? Number 2, read the book by Gary Chapman, and he goes in depth about the 5 love languages. Those are 5 general ways that romantic partners express and experience love. They are acts of service. Gift giving is another one. Physical touch and non-sexual physical touch. Quality time with each other, and words of affirmation. So those are the 5 love languages. Know which ones are yours in order in terms of what's most important for you, and also those of your partner. So this way you can feel more connected and you can give each other what you need to feel important and nurtured. And so communicate it. You want to communicate it in a kind and loving way. So each of you are heard, and it is processed. And so this way you can both act on it. Now let me know in the comments below what your love language is. Mine is physical touch. That's number 1. And very last is gift giving. That's why I always forget that as the 5th love language, because this is not in my experience. If you hydrate more and engage in more foreplay, but lovemaking is still uncomfortable because there's still friction, you're going to need additional lubrication. So I suggest starting with natural lubrication. There's nothing more natural than your own saliva. And so that would be my number 1 recommendation. At a certain point, you're going to run out of saliva, so you may need additional help. So then other things that I would recommend would be pasture-raised egg white. You can use organic coconut oil or organic extra virgin olive oil as well. If you can eat it, you can feel a lot better about exposing such an important part of your body to it, and it will be a lot safer than something that's synthetic. And so, yes. You can, so whatever you're using, you can apply it on your partner's penis as part of the lovemaking, since massaging it on can be very sensual. Make it into something sexy rather than a clinical component of lovemaking where you're just inserting the lubricant. I know like different people have different situations where timing's an issue and stuff like that, but really try to get creative about how to incorporate it as part of your lovemaking, so it's not like, hold on, dear, and let me put this in. Just make it part of it and make it natural, okay? If for some reason you really need a synthetic lubrication because of ease, you're traveling or whatever reason it is, you want to use the ones that are marketed as sperm friendly. So my recommendations are going to be listed in the description below, and you can, some are more available in the United States. I think there are a couple that are available in England. And so whatever is easier for you to order. So there's a list of, I looked at probably over about 11 or 12 of them, and I selected the ones that are in the description just because I felt like those had the least harmful ingredients. The other ones that I looked at that had like parabens, I automatically did not include. And so because there are many options, excuse me, there are many options that don't have parabens. And so I thought I'm just going to leave those out. Okay. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to get notified of new videos on this channel. I'm Julie Chang, and I'm here to help women in their 40s manifest their healthy baby. I hold live master classes where I answer questions from women on the motherhood journey and post clips on here. I also help women in my group and one-on-one programs. Click the link in the description below to join my email list to stay updated on my offerings. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon.